today I'm going to be leaning into delusion like never before. Things seem to be going downhill, and to stop the spiral, I'm going to be delusional. I'm going to be so delusional that I'm going to manifest how good things can actually get. I'm just going to throw caution to the wind, and I'm just going to do life today as if things were going so well for me, and I'm going to do it so good that the universe will have no option but to show me exactly how good it can get. So I'm taking you guys along the way with me on my delusional journey. We're gonna turn life around today. And I'm really determined to do so because there's no other way. There is no way I can survive the roller coaster that I am currently on. The first thing I wanna do today is get in a good workout because I just feel like anytime I leave my wellness studio, like whatever class I'm taking, whether it be a power yoga class or just a regular prana yoga class, the endorphins flowing within me make it impossible for me to like be sad or just like sit in one place in my mind and just like think negatively. So I'm definitely starting off the day with that. It is 8:58. My class doesn't start until 9:30, but I like getting there a little bit earlier just so I'm not like rushed right into starting class. So this is perfect timing. I can sit in like the silent room. They have like a meditation room in there. So I'm gonna just like really set my intentions for the day, what I want to come out of today. And I'm only talking about today. That's very important when you're manifesting, when you're being delusional. Don't think too much about the tasks at hand for the upcoming days. You're only thinking about the vision overall, and then only focus on the tasks for today.
5, 4, 3, 2, 8. I think I'm around for 7. Nice. Good. Roll it out for a hot and mid. And high, last time. Good. 3, and up. And 2, last time. Here we go. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Okay, so that workout was everything I knew it was gonna be and everything I needed it to be. Like I just feel really refreshed, super rejuvenated, and I just like have energy for whatever's coming at me the rest of the day. I burned like the most calories I ever have during a class for that class. I think it was like 400 calories. I've never burned that much ever. So it was like 2 achievements winning, right? Like I've achieved something. I now feel good. I now know I've pushed myself past a limit that I had before, but I shattered that. So next time I come to work out, I'm going to try to, you know, if I feel like it, I'm going to try to reach that again because I know I can do it. And if I don't reach that again, I have done it. The watch told me I have done it and I'm good with that. So I have a win in the books for today, and I'm satisfied. Next thing though, I'm headed to South Park Mall. I actually hate the mall. I hate that mall and I hate the mall. So I'm only going for a return. And H&M. I bought 2 things from H&M before I went to my Atlanta trip. If you haven't seen that vlog, check it out. But yeah, so I bought these 2 things there and I was like kind of on the fence, like, is this still my style? Is it not? And you know what? Part of being delusional is also being very real with yourself. Like when certain things are no longer your aesthetic. Like I want it to be because I just don't really have like the space to think up of a whole new way I should and need to look right now. I just don't have the capacity. So I keep buying stuff that was like pre who I am now. And then when I put it on, I actually hate it. So delusional me is going to only envision myself of how I would like to look. I have so many Pinterest boards saved on like the new style that I want. And so I'm going to start adhering to that. I'm going to the gym, I'm working out, I'm getting, you know, more fit in a way that would support my new style. Honestly, whatever weight you're at supports whatever style. But for me, I'm just starting to look the way I've envisioned myself looking, wearing the style that I want. And so I'm just going to stop buying clothes that don't fit that. So we're on the way there. Okay, so that's done. a lot of wins at the mall. I think we're going to be, so that was one win we had for a workout. I think we're at win 4 now because 3 of them just happened in the mall. Number 1, I went in the mall and I only had a return. I was not meant to be in that line that you guys saw me standing in whatsoever with new things in hand. But as I stood in the line originally, I realized, oh my God, the receipt and the tags to the clothes I'm returning are actually in my drawer. Like I forgot to transfer them to the bag. So I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. I knew that everything's changing now. Like Zara changed their like return policies and whatever. And I feel like all the other stores are doing the same, like basically making it impossible for you to return because they're all like going out of business anyway. So I'm like, oh my God, whatever. Lo and behold, get to the front of the line. And yeah, like the only thing they could do for me was exchange. And at first I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'll just leave. I don't want to be here. But then I was like, Stephanie, wait. We don't know that we don't want to come back here. I know that I have nothing else at the moment that I really need to buy for myself. But the other day I was just saying to myself, like, I really need to like set aside some money. I need to figure it out in order to like get Cadence's summer clothes together. If you're new here, Cadence is my daughter. So this was like the perfect opportunity for that. So instead of just like rushing and just being like, okay, what I came here for is not able to be done. So like, that's it. That's a dead end. I calmed myself down and was able to just really knock that out. I got her quite a bit of stuff. Like I only had 2 things to return, which I guess I wasn't paying attention to how much I spent last time, but I got quite a bit of things for her, and I had to get myself one little thing that fits more with my wardrobe. It like perfectly aligned with something I just saved to my Pinterest board. So that's done. Win number 3, I went to Panera, which is honestly a win in itself. Like if you are a Panera girly or boy, hit me up in the comments because we see each other. But yeah, so I went to Panera, got my order, made sure to get my oatmeal raisin. That's like, thank you. But here's really the lesson. And I feel like, you should know this, but if you don't know this, here is the lesson. If you say anything confidently enough, people will believe it, including you. If you tell yourself something positive about yourself, if you say it confidently enough or repeat it enough, you will start to believe it. Hello, delusion. Carried that to Panera. I ordered my whatever, right? I had to order at the kiosk. I forgot to order a drink. Did you think I let that stop me? Because delusional me deserves a drink. So she gave me my stuff and I was like, oh, I was also supposed to have a green tea. When number 4, we're on the way there. Now, I was debating if I should get a pedicure or not before I go pick up Cadence. I got such a beautiful day out. It's literally like 80 something degrees out. And it's been freezing cold here in Charlotte. So as I'm debating, guess what? Wouldn't you know, they sent me a text saying, we miss you so much, basically begging for me to come back. But it was like a mass text that they were saying, you get 10% off your service. And I was like, I'll be right there. Okay, we've made it home. Time is actually really slow when you're in your own world. It's 3 o'clock, so I have an hour and 10 minutes before I leave here to go pick up Cadence. It is so nice out. Got my, fresh feet done. You're just gonna have to believe me, they look so good. And I almost, just because it was, when it's feeling good, when it's feeling nice out, you just wanna like, as a mom, you think you wanna be like closer to your kid. So I almost went to go pick her up earlier. Now I'm living delusionally today, not stupid. So I didn't pick her up. I'm going to enjoy this last 1 hour and 10 minutes before I have to answer, mom. So with that, I'm going to sit outside. It is so sunny. I have not had just a sun bath in forever. And I think I just want to do that. I'm going to finish. They did not give me a spoon for my broccoli cheddar soup from Panera. So I'm going to finish that with my oatmeal raisin cookie. Not together. That sounds weird. It is weird because I wouldn't do that. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my oatmeal. That took a lot out of me. I don't even know what I'm saying now. I'm gonna finish my broccoli cheddar soup outside in the sun. That sounds insane. You're gonna eat soup in 80-degree weather outside? I don't have time for this. All right, I'm back in the car. I'm on my way to go pick up Cadence. I had a lovely shower after almost being attacked by the wilderness outside, but we survived. We made it. But guys, in all seriousness, as I wind down this vlog and kind of reset for myself why I wanted to lean heavily into delusion for the day, I think that this week, not I think that, but I know this week is the week 3 years ago that we shut down because of the pandemic. Pandemic that is still very much here, but we have had to adjust life so much. And my generation, I feel like, you know, even in the generation below mine, have had to make extreme sacrifices to literally make ends meet. And we are barely getting that. We are barely affording life, and yet we are working harder than ever, than any generation before us put together. And I feel like the burnout is not to be played with. Like, it's an understatement. Whenever we say we're tired, that's an understatement. And the way we are being treated in society, or like, you know, not listened to, and nothing being passed supports climate change that we're having to already make compromises to live with, and act blind to the changes that are going on around us. It's just, it's incomprehensible, but yet we're living in the incomprehensible. It's crazy. So I also say that to say I was watching this I was listening to this NPR podcast, and they were recounting some new data that's come out from a study that started in 2013. But the NIH basically was reporting that while in this country we pay the highest for our healthcare, we are also the country with the lowest, like, we live the least. Like, I'm saying that so backwards, but what I mean to say is our age that we live up to, it's like the least compared to any other country. The other points of data that came out in that were that in the last decade alone, the mortality rate, the maternal mortality rate, has hit even more of an all-time high record. We're already the number one super country that, like, just kills moms, and that's not even counting just black moms. Like, it's ridiculous. Another interesting point that came out of that was that in this country, or this is the country that children are least likely to make it to 5 years old. That was insane to me, and that kind of blew my mind, that it is literally a miracle when your kids are living past 5, and not from your own doing whatsoever, just because of this economy that we're forced to fight our way through with barely any help, barely any handout. And if you dare ask for a handout, it's such a problem when we're paying astronomical taxes. I know you probably see like France right now. Their retirement age got raised by 2 years. And 1 million people showed up and showed out at protests earlier this week to say we're not having it. Their retirement age is already, I think, like 5 years younger than us, in a country where they live longer than us. And when they do retire, they actually see their money back. They can retire and live well. Whereas people here are literally staying at work longer because their checks are being taken away. Social Security is being eradicated. I'm going to stop with the statistics there, but I want to say that choosing to live delusionally is not really, I know it's like kitsch, and I know it's like fun to say or whatever, but in this day and age, in these times that call for stress that is nothing but an additive to our death, our immediate death, honestly. Like, I hate to sound so morbid and so like extra, but I'm not even exaggerating. Everything that we are living through is literally shaving time off of our lives at rapid speed. And you know what? Every day that something does not go my way, I have to literally fight myself from becoming this like really negative person or only focusing on that moment instead of, you know what, the time that I have here, I want to just create my feeling. I want to create my bubble. I want to create how I want to look at my life, the things that are important to me and the things that I choose to give my attention to. And today, the day started off crazy. I had a deficit on monies I needed to make a payment, a large payment for something, and I did not know how I was going to get it. And instead of sitting there today and, you know, doing, which you need to do sometimes, I don't fault for anyone for doing that, but instead of sitting there and just kind of just giving up or just like being done with everything, I chose to continue the day delusionally. And by delusionally, I mean continue the day as if I did not have this problem. And guess what? By the end of the day, I'm here to pick up my daughter. Before I got into this car, I checked my email. Just periodically, I do that throughout the day. I checked my email, and lo and behold, someone had inquired about hiring me. And the thing that they need fits under like a bracket I already have as services. And if I hire them, my money's made up. I'm good for the deficit that I was in. I only focused on the things that I could do and do for myself. I took care of myself with what I had. And I feel like the road rose to meet me because I was doing that. Live delusionally. F it all. We have to do only the things that we can, and what we need will always find us.